Hello, I'm a nostalgia critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
This is a tale about the ship of dreams, about a young boy and a young girl who fall in love but are torn apart by their social class. And only at the height of their emotional commitment does the ship meet with disaster.
Wait, no, that's James Cameron's highest grossing film of all time, Titanic. My mistake.
This is a tale about a ship of dreams, about a young boy and a young girl who fall in love but are torn apart by their social class. And only at the height of their emotional commitment does the ship meet with disaster. This is the story of Titanic, the animated musical.
Hold me, never let me go.
Now, before you say anything, let me answer your very first question. Yes, this is real. Some Italian fart over in Italy decided he wanted to tell his version of how he saw the Titanic, which of course is completely different from that other little independent film that came out just a few years earlier. This charming little version has talking geese, Mexican mice, and, I'm really not kidding here, a rapping dog. I swear to God that is true. A rapping dog. This film is actually so bad that a lot of people debate whether or not it actually exists. Copies of it are very hard to find, and most people who see snippets swear it's just something done by a 5th grader on Adobe Flash. But here's the DVD to prove it. Titanic. As it says on the back, how they embark on the real adventures of the Titanic. Oh yeah, because all the other stories you've heard weren't the least bit exciting or credible, were they? No. This is the exciting version with what really historically happened on the Titanic. With Mexican mice and a rapping dog. Hello! Be afraid, my fellow viewers. Be very, very afraid. Let's dive in. No pun intended. So the film is actually called Titanic, the legend goes on. Yeah, because that doesn't sound at all like another person's song, does it? As the film surprisingly skips ahead a tad to show the actual sinking of the damn ship. Well, way to give away the ending. You can probably tell from this opening that the animation isn't all that spectacular. I mean, you have one of the greatest disasters of all time happening, and what do they focus on? The people rowing. You know there's an awe-inspiring cataclysm of death to your right, don't you?
Really? We're just gonna focus on the rowing here?
Why do I get the feeling if this director saw the Hindenburg disaster, he'd probably take a picture of some pretty flowers? So my first thought was, maybe the movie was so bad that it decided to fast forward to the end and just skip the whole thing. But nope. The story is actually told in flashback.
Again, very original.
As we see our main character named Angelica, who is forced to be a servant to her evil stepmother and 2 selfish stepsisters. Gee, does that sound familiar?
Stop moping over that picture. You're never going to find your precious mother.
Your precious mother!
You're wrong. I will find her, and my father too. I'll find them both.
Well, enough of that scene, I guess. This film's really on the move, apparently. As we jump to the boarding of the infamous ship Titanic. But from the look of half the passengers, you'd swear it was Noah's Ark, boarding 2 of every lamest animal, especially the racially insensitive ones.
We've been on tour, senor, and cannot wait to get home, muchachos?
I'm sinking Gonzales, the fastest drowning mouse in all of Mexico. So we see Angelica with her evil stepfamily as she holds hope that one day she'll find her long-lost mother. Maybe even, I don't know, on the stinking ship.
You didn't pack our clothes properly, you clumsy girl. Pick up those bits of broken china at once.
What the hell? They actually break stuff for her to pick up? That's not evil, that's Tourette syndrome. Come on, you gotta have some logic. We then cut to a family of mice unpacking down below. When did this movie turn into an American fail?
How about if she comes to our party, Mama? We are having one, aren't we?
I can't decide on my accent, Mama. Is it Italian, Mexican, French?
We'll talk to Fritz about her.
Just the snack.
Well, wait, who are they?
Wait, huh? What? Who? Hey, what?
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now...
What just happened? Is this movie on speed?
I would be now in someone else's digestion.
You know there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so.
Oh God, this is it.
Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a look.
If if we're gonna go through with this, I want to be prepared. Alright, continue.
I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time.
Wait! Sorry, this isn't gonna do it. Okay.
Party time, everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time.
Wait! Sorry, I need something a little bit more potent. So, yeah, this is just as bad as you'd think it is. I mean, never mind the fact that the dog is wearing a jersey and singing music that won't be developed for several decades, but what motivates him to do such a thing anyway? I mean, this was the lead-in line.
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
Yes, thank you! If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know!
You know, there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so. Don't sweat it. Forget it. Enjoy
what are you
the show.
doing?
Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back.
Did I at any point indicate that I wanted a rap number?
I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party time.
I'm beginning to regret you saving me. So, if you're actually dumb enough to stay after that scene, we find there's a subplot about two thieves who looks like they're being led by B. Arthur's crazy aunt. They're being followed by a detective who's apparently been hunting them for quite some time.
Special Detective Sam Bradbury. Sam to my friends, a threat to my enemies.
Detective, really? I'd never be able to tell. By those clothes, I thought you'd be a plumber. So the thieves try to get this one woman's jewels, but are constantly thwarted by a dog who I swear was voiced by Sam Elliott.
If I don't land her the right company, we're both gonna hit hard times.
I'm talking about the dude here. They try again later, though, to sneak into the woman's room and rob her blind.
Leave it all back to me.
What? Huh? Well, why is there... Who? Wait, what? Where did... Who? Wait, what? Huh? What is going on? Can this movie just pick a scene and develop it? It's like a comedy of errors, except they forgot to tell us what the errors are. After that, we jump to yet another subplot about a rich teenage boy named William, who's traveling with his...
You mustn't dwell on her, Nanny.
Nanny? Isn't he a little old to be having a nanny? I mean, what age does he have puberty? 35?
Relax. Who knows what's around the corner? I dream of my first building going up in America.
By God, I'm so delightfully bland.
I wonder if my little girl has had a proper education. Expect I'll never know.
Oh, how about that? She lost a daughter years ago. Gee, I do wonder how this is all gonna end. It's just throwing me on so many loops. He goes outside to do blandish things when he bumps into Angelica. From there, it's contrived love at first sight.
I bet you look ravishing in this.
It's not mine.
I'm so spontaneously attracted to you. You're the only person on this ship that has more lip collagen than I have.
So as you can tell, this is just a role reversal of the other Titanic movie. Except instead of a rich girl and a poor boy, it's a rich boy and a poor girl. Good God, I hope that means she doesn't want to draw him nude.
Is something wrong, Master William?
I met a sweet, charming girl. I don't know who she is, or even what part of the ship she's in.
She only said one sentence to me, but it was so non-fragmented that I know that she has to be the one.
So, will this couple meet again? You bet your poor plot lines they do, as William comes across a little girl who lost her ball.
My ball! It fell down there! My ball!
I lost my ball! This is the worst possible thing that could happen to me on this trip!
I'll get it for you. Back in a minute.
While down there, he comes across Angelica again, as the two seem to, hit it off, I guess.
I was too busy looking for someone. Now that I've found her, I'm not going to let her get away from me again.
Now get in the bag before I stab you repeatedly!